Welcome. We're pulling back the curtain on the global debt trap to understand why the world is broke and what it means for your financial future. Take a look at your wallet. Combined, all the cash in the world represents only a tiny fraction of the global economy. Currently, the world is over $315 trillion in debt. That's more than 3 times the value of all goods and services produced on Earth in an entire year. So the question is, if every country is in debt, who exactly is the lender? And what happens when the bill finally comes due? To understand global debt, we first have to understand what money actually is in the 21st century. Most people think of money as a physical asset, backed by gold or silver, but that hasn't been true since 1971, when the US officially ended the gold standard. Today, we live in an era of fiat currency. This means money isn't backed by a commodity. It's backed by the full faith and credit of the government that issues it. Essentially, modern money is created through debt. Debt isn't a bug in our financial system. It is the system. You might wonder why governments don't just live within their means. The answer lies in the growth trap. Modern economies are designed like a bicycle. If they stop moving forward, they fall over. Governments borrow money to build infrastructure, fund social programs, and stimulate the economy during a recession. The idea is that resulting economic growth will generate enough tax revenue to pay off the interest. However, growth has slowed down while spending has accelerated, leading to deficits and more borrowing. If every nation is in debt, who are they all owing money to? It's not a secret group of billionaires or a single superbank. The lenders are actually us. Government debt is held by pension funds, insurance companies, private investors, and even other governments. However, the largest and most mysterious lenders are the central banks themselves. Through quantitative easing, central banks can effectively create money to buy their own government's debt. This keeps interest rates low and allows the government to keep spending, but it comes with a massive hidden cost: inflation. When you print more money to cover debt, each dollar becomes less valuable, which is why your groceries and rent keep getting more expensive. Can this continue forever? Some economists argue that as long as a country can pay the interest, the total amount doesn't matter. But there is a ceiling. When interest rates rise, the cost of servicing that debt explodes. For some nations, interest payments alone now cost more than their entire military or education budgets. When a country can no longer pay, it faces a sovereign default. This leads to currency collapses, bank runs, and massive social unrest. We've seen glimpses of this in places like Greece, Sri Lanka, and Argentina. For the rest of the world, the breaking point might not be a sudden crash, but a long stagnation. A decade or more of high taxes, low growth, and rising costs as the world tries to inflate its way out of the hole it dug. The global debt trap is a complex web, but for the individual, the lesson is clear. We are living in a time of unprecedented financial experimentation. Focus on assets that retain value regardless of what happens to paper currency, things like skills, real estate, and diversified investments. The world might be broke, but your future doesn't have to be. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives. Let us know in the comments, do you think the debt bubble will ever truly burst? Thanks for watching.